Hey, what's up? It's my opinion that you should never have to click on a spell because you need to be holding down right click so that you can move around properly while you're casting shit. It's very important. I'll show you guys my keybinds here. I have, let's see, 36 hotbar buttons here, and every single one of them is keybound. So we'll go through some of my keybinds here just real quick. Let me switch and see if this works. Okay, so here's my keybinds. So we have one through 6 naturally. 1, it's like my dot. 2 is like my hot. 3 is my low heal. It's like cure 1. 4 is like my hard cast attack. 5 is a cooldown, and 6 is like, I try to keep 6 to be like AoE, and then C I try to make C be like some kind of AoE, either a heal or damaging AoE. And then I have E, which is my big hard cast heal, or cure 2 or whatever. And then we have R, which is like, usually it's like some kind of regenerative or power up, or in this case it's draw. And then I will Q to play. And then Z is like my big point spender ability usually, or big hard hitting ability usually. In this case it's the Astrodyne. It spends all my points built up from playing cards to get buffs, a bit huge buff. So Z is like my point spender, and Q is some kind of like core ability, I guess. And then F is like another AoE. In this case it's an AoE hot. So that's the first bar. On the second bar we have Shift 4, which I usually try to make it be some kind of AoE. These are totally preference. You can make these whatever you want, but we have like Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3, Shift 4, Shift 5 is up here. I have these out of place because I copied Soda Poppin's keybinds like fucking 10 years ago or something like that. So I have his keybinds still almost to how they were like 10 years ago for him. So I have Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3, Shift 4, Shift 5. And then I have Shift T, Shift E, Shift R, Shift G, and then I have like X, V, Y is Asuna. It's kind of hard hitting, but I'm so used to pressing that, reaching over and pressing that quickly, that it's a lot faster than if you were to mouse over a target and then mouse over a spell. It's a lot faster to just hit Y than to do that. And it's a mouse over macro. These are all mouse over macros. I do mouse over macro healing, even though you can't queue them. It's still, you know, nobody dies, and I do alright DPS, so it's all good. I'm just used to WoW, where you use mouse over macros for every heal, and that's kind of how I play this game as well. So, but yeah, we have Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3, Shift 4, Shift 5, Shift E, Shift R, Shift G, and then I have Shift F is always my sprint. It's just always been my sprint, and it's kind of how it was for Druid and WoW. We have Shift 3, I tried to make it be like a stun, and then X is redraw. And then we have Alt Q. I try to keep that just be like a buff. In this case it's my buff food. And then I have Ctrl-F and Ctrl-G as, where is it? Ctrl-F. Swiftcast is Ctrl-F, and then Raise is Ctrl-G. So I like, if someone dies, I can just quickly hit Ctrl-F, and then Ctrl-G is a mouse over raise on them. And if I show you my party bars, so my party bars are over here because I used to use Healbot. So let me summon my Chocobo so you can see where my party frames are. See, it's over here. So if I want to Asuna, I will just mouse over and Asuna by pressing Y. If I want to Swiftcast, like Swiftcast Essential Dignity, it's like, or Swiftcast, let's Swiftcast a Benefit. So I would Ctrl-F and then mouse over Floofy and then E. And that's, and I can do that while moving the camera and while running around without taking my hand off of my camera movement. So yeah, we have, and then we have our control keys, which is like ctrl-c, ctrl-c, ctrl-g, ctrl-r, ctrl-f, and ctrl-e. So to recap, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then C, E, R, Z, Q, F, and then we have shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have shift C, shift E, shift R, shift F, shift G, and then we have like Control-E, Control-F, Control-R, and Control-G for raise. And then we have like Shift-G, that's my pre-pot, Shift-Z. But yeah, and then over here on the side over here, you probably can't see this, but these are my mouse keybinds. You don't need these. All you need is these 36. These 3 bars here should be all you need. And then up here I have these just so I can not have to look at my bars to know when my main cooldowns are up. So that helps me a lot. You don't actually have to do that, but that's just something I did because I got used to using weak auras, so this is like my poor man's weak auras. So yeah, to go over it again, we have just one last time. Here's my setup right here. It looks kind of random because it kind of is. Because, like I said, once again, I'll say it again, I copied Soda Poppin's keybinds, which is kind of random, but ideally you would do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you would have shift 1, oh wait, ideally you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then like shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like E, and then shift E, and then control E could go up there. You would have them like in order if you were to do this. But yeah, this is oh, there's one more keybind that I use for a mount, and it's over here. It's Control-5. That's my mount. That's always been my mount. That's just how it is. And I have tiny hands. When I posted a picture of my hands on 4chan one time, they said post tits or get the fuck out because my hands are so small. So yeah, tiny hands is not really an excuse, but I hear it a lot. But my hands are pretty tiny, so yeah, I guess that's about it. You need keybinds. You really need them to play at a high level. You'll never see like a guy that's got the like legend title or something clicking their spells. It just doesn't happen. But yeah, you can take this advice or don't take this advice. Really just do whatever the fuck you want, but this is how I play and this is how I do it, and I highly recommend it to anyone who clicks their spells and is wanting to find an easier way, I guess. Faster way to do things. I don't have much else to say, so thanks for watching. Peace out.